Hey YouTube, Red Quill here, and back for another video. Before we get into the Wraith webcomic updates, I gotta say I've been blown away by the Silent Hill chapter coming up. The PTB looks amazing, and god damn it, Pyramid Head looks fucking cool. And while I haven't played it myself, I've seen a lot of gameplay from streamers such as True Talent and Noob3. So can't wait for that to come out, and honestly, the devs of Dead by Daylight always blow me away with what killers they either come up with or what franchises they're able to pull into the series. Well, enough blushing about Silent Hill, and back to my Wraith comic. So I'm finally done with the introduction section of the comic, in which Benedict Baker is running away from the Wraith. For this video, I'll be going over pages 5, 6, and 7. So, starting with page 5. I get to practice trying to draw the Wraith decloaking. And honestly, I kind of wish this had worked out a little better. I think part of what went wrong is I didn't plan out the page really well. I knew I wanted the Wraith to be decloaking as he chased Benedict Baker, but I had, for whatever reason, I ended up just drawing the Wraith completely and then added the burning effect of him decloaking as kind of an afterthought. And I'm thinking if I pre-plan what parts of the Wraith are going to be decloaking first, I might be able to make it look a little more convincing, make the parts of him that are still decloaking partially transparent, as opposed to just throwing a lot of dark shading over those parts and then adding the burning lines. It's not awful, but I think I can do better. But for now, since I'd put a significant amount of time into this page, I decided just to go with what I had. But I do like the background on this first page, and I think the scared look on Benedict looks pretty good. Well, I do think the how I'm positioning the Wraith's hand as he holds his bell is a little awkward. I actually really like the final look of his bell and his weapon. I actually think it looks pretty convincing, and for me, I think this has been overall it's a pretty good page regardless, even though I'll keep working on that decloak effect. On to page 6. So to end the introduction part of this comic, I really want to have Benedict Baker go through the different status effects of our Dead by Daylight gameplay. So I do a zoom in close up of the Wraith just about to hit Ben, and then I have him go straight to the downed effect as he was already injured. And I don't know, hopefully it's a nice little cute nod to how the gameplay actually works. I believe back at page 1, I'd showed Ben as having the injured status effect, and I just thought this would be kind of a fun way to fully go through the entire life cycle of a survivor in Dead by Daylight. On the panels with Ben actually getting hit by the Wraith's club, I might have messed up some proportions, but overall, I think I've captured the moment pretty well. And I really like that close-up between the club and Ben's head in the middle of the page. And wrapping things up with page 7. To conclude the introduction, I show the Mori status effect for poor Ben and provide the last part of his journal entry on the Wraith. And as one final nod to Dead by Daylight gameplay, I do the Ruthless victory end screen, which with our old pal Wraith running away. I know it's not even close to a 1-for-1 on how the end screen looks, but oh well, I think at least fans of the game will get the idea. And now moving forward, the rest of this comic will be based on the origin of the Wraith. I know this might seem like I'm kind of dragging out the story when I spent the first 7 pages on a seemingly meaningless introduction, but again, Wraith's lore is pretty short, at least on the official canon that I can find. So, and I'll extend it a little bit by adding in my own take on it, but to kind of keep the length about the same as the Legion comic, I thought it'd be fun just to kind of make a mini story out of Benedict Baker's journal. So hope y'all enjoyed it. Well, that's all the updates I have for this video. I hope you're all having a great one, and until the next updates, I will see you then. Adios.